I'm Mark Allen Muir, and we're visiting with the superintendent of Slayton ISD, discussing the calendar of activities and events going on over the next several days for the district of Slayton. Good afternoon, Chris.
Hey, good afternoon, Mark. Thanks for having me.
Well, good. We're glad you're with us and everything. Tell us what's going on with Slayton over the next few days.
All right. Well, as always, we always appreciate the opportunity to visit about what's going on in our district, and we've got some pretty exciting things coming up. You know, as we start to get later on in the year, you're talking about advancing in track and other spring sports. And I'll just start off by tonight. Mark, we had to reschedule a ball game that was supposed to be played last night, but because of all the rain, which we're sure thankful we got, we've had to move the baseball game from last night to tonight. That game is actually going to be played at 4:30 today, and it's going to be varsity only. So that's been a change, something that's a little different. There won't be a JV game today, and that'll occur here at Tiger Field against Idalou.
Idalou tonight, and the girls played last night, softball last night, right?
They did, and they kind of closed out their home schedule. So it was senior night last night for our softball girls, and it's senior night tonight for our baseball boys. And the weather kind of caused us to move some things around. By the way, coaches did a really good job of preparing for that and getting an opportunity to recognize our athletes in their last home game. So that's pretty exciting. It's always bittersweet. You're proud of those kids, but it's kind of an end of a road for a journey for some of them, and getting ready to start the next chapter. So that's always exciting.
So varsity boys against Idalou tonight, this afternoon at 4:30, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's correct. And initially, Mark, we were supposed to have the area track meet today, but because of other weather cancellations that occurred with other districts, we were able to hold our district track meet without any issues. But other districts that were supposed to participate with us were not able to because of weather. And what that did is that pushed everything back a week. So the area track meet that initially was scheduled for this week has been moved to next Thursday. So that's a change for any folks that were planning on driving out to the area track meet. That's going to be moved until next week.
Okay, all right. And we've got several folks participating in that track meet, by the way.
We do. We represented really well from the district track meet. Qualified all of our girls relays. The 4x400 meter relay qualified for our boys, as well as some individuals in the 200, 800, and the quarter. And, we have a young lady that's going to represent us in the high jump. And we really did a good job at the district track meet, Mark. So we're excited about that. And on Friday, we're going to have kind of a little special deal starting at 1 o'clock at the Tiger Field. We're going to have a Special Olympics local meet here in Slayton. So that's a really neat time for anybody that may just be looking for something to do during lunch and, see some really neat kids that, get to experience something really special. So that'll be on Friday afternoon during the lunch hour.
And that's at Tiger Stadium? Is that where that's at?
It's actually the practice field at the high school.
At the practice field at the high school is where it will be, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's during the lunch hour, okay.
Yeah. And then that Friday evening we have softball versus Roosevelt at Roosevelt. And that I believe that's going to be their last ball. No, I'm sorry, they got one more ball game after that. So that'll be at Roosevelt on Friday. And then Monday, going on to next week, Monday, we're really picking up our star testing again, Mark, and that's a huge deal for us. So Monday of next week, we're going to be testing STAR math in grades 5 and 8. So we encourage our parents to help us get their kids rested and ready to come to work. And then on Tuesday, we're going to be testing 8th grade social studies, 3rd and 4th grade math, and 6th and 7th grade math. And on Tuesday evening, we also have a baseball game varsity and JV at Denver City, and those games start first pitch at 5:00.
And that's now when the STAR testing is going on, are all the students still reporting to school, or how do you handle that?
Yes, sir. Especially at the younger grades, in grades 3 through 8, those are the tested grades. Students start to get tested in third grade. That's what the state of Texas does, and so students that are in grades 3 through 8, they report to school as normal. At high school it does change a little bit, but we won't be doing high school testing until the following week. So
okay.
So really, it's the 3 through 8 tested next week at all of our CTE and at junior high. And like I said, we got baseball versus Denver City on Tuesday. And then that night, for those folks that are interested, we have a bond election coming up really soon. And we have a public information meeting at 7:30 on Tuesday here at Central Office. So we welcome anybody that might have some questions or might just want to get some more information about the upcoming bond, and we invite them to come out and join us on that evening as well.
Well, it's an exciting next several days going on. Y'all are busy.
Yeah, we are, yes, sir. And, just between testing and closing out our spring sports, and, it's a busy time of year, and it's a fun time of year. We're getting close to prom, and we're going to have an 8th grade banquet for the first time, and, lots of exciting things going on.
Well, we're excited, too, and we appreciate you taking the opportunity to share with all of us the things that are going on at Slayton ISD this week. Thank you, Chris.
All right, thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.